so he's young now, right? But at some point, he's gonna want to know more about dad, right? And so he's gonna go out, he's gonna look at your Instagram because social media is gonna continue to progress, right?
Yeah.
So eventually, he's gonna go look at the Instagram and he's gonna see all the stuff you posted, and maybe he stumbles across this podcast, right? And he listens all the way through, and he's hearing dad say all these good things, and he gets to this part of the podcast. What is it that you want him to hear?
Man, that I pray for him, that I want him to have the best life possible. The goal is always to have a better life than what your dad has. So I think that is probably the biggest thing that I want to instill in him is that, hey, I've achieved this. You have the world on your shoulders. You can achieve anything, but also having things in place where right now with our real estate investing, that he has the opportunity to do exactly what he wants to do. If he wants to, become a business owner, he'll be able to do that because of of what his parents were doing while he was a kid. We started real estate investing. We have using that tool to drive generations to come. So because of mommy and daddy investing in real estate and making decisions based off of stocks and life insurance and all this other things that could potentially be left for our son, this is the reason why we do what we do, because we want our son to be able to live life like he wants to, but also have the tools to be able to make those decisions based off of, whether this is a good investment, whether I want to do this, being confident in his decisions to, again, make his kids and his wife and his sons or daughters from generations to come. This is what we're building, that generational tool where our family is going to be able to live off of what decisions that me and my wife made while we was here on.
I love that, man. I love that, and I feel like just based on my limited experience with you looking at your social media and watching the videos and even talking to you now, I feel like deeply he's gonna be set up, right? Like not only with like the tangible things and financial things, but like just in the way that you move as a person, as a man, right? Just hearing how you talk about him, talk about your wife, talk about yourself, talk about the world. You are setting a young man up to go out and be special. So I want to thank you for putting a great young man out into the world, because there's not a lot of us, right? There's a lot of men in the world, but not everybody is set up in the way that you're setting your son up. And so I want to commend you on that, and also thank you for that, because that's important, right? Like that the more young men, young boys we have that are being guided and led by men who have their things together, the better our world's going to be in the future, right?
Exactly. Exactly.
So if guys are listening to the podcast and they want to reach out, they want to maybe learn a little bit about you, or they want to just give you a virtual high five and say, hey, thanks for doing the episode. What's the best way for them to do that?
Just DM me, diapers, dumbbells, and deeds. Me and my wife really say that we're an open book. I want to leave this with you as well. There's this persona that you have to keep certain things to yourself, that there's not enough, money or anything in the world that we can't share. And I feel that's the downfall of certain people. Just because I tell you exactly what to do and how things, what real estate investments we made on our own to actually, lift our portfolio, I can tell you it, but it's up to you to do the work. If you don't do the work, then you're not going to get at the level that you should get there. So just because I'm an open book and I share my tips and my experience and my background, my knowledge, doesn't necessarily mean that I'm hindering myself from elevating. It just means that I know exactly what worked for me, and I want to make sure that I tell the next person the same thing, but they have to do the work themselves. Just because I tell them what to do doesn't necessarily mean that they're going to expound from there or be better or do better than what we are. Everybody has their own uniqueness, have their own decision making. So it's really up to what the person does once we, give them the tools or give them the game to, how real estate investing changed our lives.